Hey folks, from Shell Hacks, we are Fernando Choa and Francisco Guzman, and we are show what we did this hackathon. So we tried to get the API Twitter, so I will show you first. We have our repository. You can see all the our work here. And we have images. You can see here all the images about how it implement everything. And also you can find the notebooks, you can find our scripts, the datasets, and the web page that we built for this hackathon. So first, we tried to get the API Twitter. Unfortunately, our accounts are blocked, so someone from the Twitter team told us about this page, and we download some one of these JSON files. You can find this JSON or the JSON that we will use it. Here is on this is the JSON. It's very extent, so we only use a fraction of the total weight of this JSON. So we have a JSON with 1.8 gigabytes from information split in a lot of datasets. You can see here. And also we can resume it in a final JSON with a little bit markers and with a little bit only to show in a map. Now it's only by the demo, but it's too large to show them. Then we have all the JSON data. This data it's in raw, so we have to clean it and transform it and loading. So for that we have the Jupyter notebooks. So we use it Azure Cognitive Services to moderate the content of the the tweet. So first, with the data, we use dataset. This is the instance, and we put it to use CSV, and with pandas we transform and everything, and can use it to clean it, and that's it. Then we pass it all the text Twitter to content moderator from Azure Cognitive Services, and here we go. No, yeah, we show what happened, and what happened is to classify which is the level of toxicity in that speech or in that tweet, and then if it's a harassment or hate speech, we put it on Firebase. You can find some part, but it's a little bit. No, you can find here what we detect and where is the location and if have retweeted and a lot of things, no? Because we only have the raw data. We don't have access to the API. With the access to the API, will be super easy to process all of these things. Then we have if it's or not a harassment speech, and if it's or really is a harassment speech, we use also cognitive services and cognitive vision if we have an URL in the tweet, and to process if it's a meme, if it's everything. But you can find more details here. Then all this data, we put it on a map. Here is our map in Google Maps. And for example, this person put something, we classify it, and we classify also the Twitter account. All the Twitter account, we classify it, and you can find all the information how we did it because we have a lot of tools. And here is, yes, here. So here you have, this is with a Flask server, and we are using IBM Watson natural language understanding to can get all the analysis of the text, and also we are using um, personality insights. Here are our consumer or secret keys, and as well you can see uh, what we are using and how are set up everything. Uh, so we are trying to get if the Twitter account who tweet harassment speech is aggressive person or is not an aggressive person, because you can say something and maybe it's a joke with a misunderstand, and sometimes are speech harassment. So we are using, and then we report the account to Twitter, and if you check, yeah, the account is suspended. not by us because we create a bot to do that, but you can find a lot of our information here. And sorry for our English. We are from Mexico. We are do our best that we can, and that's it. We try to get all the data and we apply to ETL transform or ETL process. Then the ETL it's called data science. Then we use it all of this information to put it on Firebase to can easily consume for our services. And in Firebase, then we have the IBM personality insights and the IBM um, I, okay, but we have a lot of information there. So basically, that's it. You tweet something, and our filter can detect if it's a speech harassment or not. And if it's a speech harassment, we process it with Azure Content Moderator and Computer Vision APIs, and also we can process it with Personality Insights from IBM, and that makes us a profile from aggressive person or no. And the most important here is that we can show what happened. And the next for future future feature we want to display, because the 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 yellow points indicates the retweets from a speech harassment from only one people. So all begins here, then he retweets him, and then here, and but what happened? We are not too much time, and we are not experts in a lot of these technologies, and we are trying to do our best. And that's it. We are hate maps, and that's our Shell Hacks project. Thank you.